The manager never gives excuses.
Right.
Manager gives results.
Right.
If somebody will keep finding and giving excuses for all failure, it cannot be a manager. You see, a lot of people go on a weekend for recharging,
Recharge themselves.
unwinding, go with a car somewhere,
Weekend getaways.
and Monday morning come and get discharged. If you're charging a phone for 2 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, and Monday morning is discharged, then your battery is bad.
Right.
Life is not bad, phone is not bad, your battery is bad. So please change your battery. You see the AI is something new. I don't see anything new.
Right.
This AI, I worked in AI project from in 1998. We built AI-based solutions.
But sir, तब तो ये था ही नहीं.
This is a confusion. A lot of things which you are doing today is very old.
So what is the most asked question that you get asked by your mentees and then you coach them?
Most of the time, the one question comes in. Actually, question comes in a form of complaint.
How can I utilize project management in my skills?
The project management is managing chaos, managing changes, managing things which cannot be managed with steady processes and mindset. First thing in life, professional life, I'll tell you, know yourself first, then choose your game, and then choose your ground, and then play to it. Don't just keep jumping around this ground, that game because it looks good, or just because Virat Kohli plays it, just because somebody making more money. Know yourself, then choose the game.
Right. Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel pitchnhire. I'm your host Vanya and today we have a very exceptional guest with us, Dr. Pramod Kumar. With over 39 years of experience, including 25 plus years in senior leadership roles across India, US and beyond, Dr. Kumar is a leading expert in project management, AI and digital PM, business intelligence and data analytics. He has coached and mentored over 20,000 plus professionals, helping individuals and organizations to achieve their ROE. Today, we will dive into his inspiring journey, exploring his challenges, leadership lessons, and how AI and automation are shaping the future for project management. Let's get started. And thank you, sir, for being here. So, guys, we finally have Dr. Pramod over here. So, sir, how are you feeling? You had to take time. You were traveling to India, and we had to chase you for this. So, how are you feeling today? Thank you for taking out time for being here, first of all.
Today, it's a wonderful day. I'm happy to be here. Nice to meet all of you.
Okay. So, guys, you already know Dr. Pramod already comes with 40 plus years of experience and he is going to share lots of his expertise with us today. You'll get a lot of guidance and he has already mentored 20,000 plus professionals. How, sir? How are these people contacting you and how are you mentoring them?
So, there's a mix of that. Sometimes organization reach out to us to mentor, coach, train the professional. Sometimes directly we meet people, professionals. We see the potential of future leaders in them and we pick up them.
Wow.
Actually, this is one thing I'll tell you that's not known to many. A mentor chooses mentee.
Yes.
You just can't pay and get a right mentor.
Right.
We decide whom to invest our time and effort, energy on that.
How do you choose your mentee? Let's talk about that. What should a person have to be your mentee?
The first cut, the first filter, if somebody we find complaining about anything on earth, reject it. People who can take charge, we should take charge. The first cut is, we can only mentor to give a better direction, more powerful tools, but we can't change people.
Right.
So if somebody is complaining on everything, complaining on a company, bosses, process, pollution, corruption, forget about it. You can't do anything in life.
Right.
People who take charge, they fall, we are there to support them and take them there. That's the first step.
Right.
The rest of the thing we'll talk about later.
Okay, that's good to know. So you have to be very, very proactive and you have to be ready to take challenges in life if you want to get mentorship from sir. Okay, so sir, just tell us something about your journey. I mean, how did you start your journey and then you came into coaching and mentorship. So what else do you do apart from this?
The first thing I do so many things.
Yeah.
It's like full of big plate.
Right.
Mentorship, coaching is one. Training workshops other. The rest of the thing we do process improvement in organization. We define processes, we digitally transform those processes, and we help organization to deliver better results. So in nutshell, strategy, execution, excellence. We help everyone to decide the strategy, define the strategy, and help them execute it in the best way to get best results.
Wow.
So that brings about almost everything what helps people to get better results from them.
Right.
And by the way, the same concept applicable for individuals also. Get the best results of your efforts.
Right.
Companies also.
Right. Since the moment you have come here, you have been talking a lot about learning. So learning should never stop. And after being so much experienced, and then still you're talking that yes, I'm ready to learn. So how are you getting this sort of inspiration कि नहीं इस एज में भी आप आज भी रेडी हो लर्न करने के लिए कि मुझे सोशल मीडिया भी सीखना है, मुझे कैमरा भी सीखना है, लाइक मेरे को बहुत अच्छा फीलिंग आ रहा है ये सब सुन के.
भूख है, हमें रोज भूख लगती है ना सुबह. कितनी भी एज हो जाए, I'm 63 now, I still get hungry in the morning, right? We still hungry to get try new food.
Right.
So that's new thought. Learning is nothing but seeking new way to solve problems, seeking a new ways to approach life, finding a new place to enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't think learning is very special thing people should look at it.
Right.
It should be part of life. We learn in school, so we should have got adopted to that.
Right.
Why should be so special when you grow up?
Right.
Okay. If somebody is not learning, it's just stale, old mind.
So sir, AI has been launched few years back only, and then आपने उसको भी adopt किया, and you learned it, right? And now you're giving coaching and training on AI as well. So why did you feel that there was need to learn AI?
Okay, so I'm sure you are in age of AI. Maybe you see the AI is something new. I don't see anything new.
Right.
This AI, I worked in AI project from in 1998, 2004 to 2007. We built AI-based solutions.
But sir, तब तो AI था ही नहीं.
This is the confusion. AI being branded today, sold popularly today. Okay, a lot of things which you are doing today is very old actually. But whatever who is telling it on new social media today says, "Oh, I got it." No, you didn't get it. Machine learning has been from more than a decade. If we work with the psychology professors and their team to code the logic by how machine can learn by themselves. That time, 2004, 5, 6, 7. So AI is not new. A chat GPT type of functionality, that is new. And change in AI, what happens now is actually it becomes more affordable. Otherwise, AI was from long ago. 60s, 70s, 80s, the systems built which were playing chess. Okay? So AI is not new. AI become more affordable now. That's why we think, oh, something new. Everybody got it. Like mobile phone earlier was with a few people, now it's with everybody.
Right.
So that way I take it. For me, I had to learn a new tool. We had to solve the problem which is going to come in future. How can we solve the problem with the older tool?
Right.
So for me, learning AI was not a specific purpose. It's new tools are coming, learn, apply, and solve the problems.
So what is the most asked question that you get asked by your mentees and then you coach them?
Most of the time, the one question comes in, actually, the question comes in the form of complaint. I don't enjoy the job. I'm not passionate about it. It's not my passion. I'm not, what do we call it, right? It's not me. And you know, that's such a confused question in their mind is,
Right.
when we took admission in school, our parent would have put it. When we went to college, we choose a subject which you want to learn. Okay? That's what we do, engineering, medical, whatever we do. We choose by ourselves. After that, we choose a company. First time, probably campus selection could be anything. But after campus selection, you choose your company. Either first job is your choice or second job is your choice. You choose the city where you want to work, country where you want to work. You choose a boy or girl whom you want to get married to. You choose a home where you want to live, choose a car which you want to drive. And they say, well, there's no passion, then where the passion is? When you got everything you wanted to do, you wanted to get, and there's no passion. So people are confused. So these are the big words. My point is very simple. If you're not passionate about this, get up and do something. Invest your time, energy, efforts, and get the passion in you. There's no parent going to pamper you now.
True.
Boss is not going to pamper you. Why company should take care of anybody's passion?
That's true.
Find your place.
Correct. So sir, during this conversation, मैंने थोड़ा feel किया है, you are a bit strong-headed personality. So is there a story behind that?
My father made me like that.
Wow.
Very simple. There was a situation when I was 8,
So,
9, 10 years.
In a good way or in a bad way?
No, it's a good way.
Okay.
Parents and teachers, they make the best
Out of you.
efforts to make us better person.
Right.
The only reason they put all the efforts and energy is to make us a better person.
True.
So when my father made me such a person when I was growing up, in fact, oldest story I remember when I was 4, 5, 6 years old, he actually intentionally trained the mind and personality to take charge. I don't know what for he was preparing, but he prepared. So I am like that. 90% things which I am telling you today or I'll take in my workshops or session is probably he would have taught me.
So sir, in this age as well, you keep traveling for work and then you keep giving sessions and all these stuffs in corporate. So don't you ever think that this is the time now I should spend with my family and rest and don't want to work anymore? Because आज के टाइम में तो हर किसी को वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस चाहिए एंड देन बहुत सारी लीव्स चाहिए, हॉलीडेज चाहिए, मी टाइम चाहिए. सो व्हाट इज योर mantra of having your me time?
I'm living a me time. It's my life. See, the biggest confusion and a phrase is confusing to me and people believe in work-life balance. Okay? And your question originated from that. The me, my family, my work. You know, if you see the two countries, I don't want to name the countries, your viewer will know that. One country become 2 and 2 become 3 and borders were drawn. Okay? And then fight started. When the country were together, there was no border, no fight.
Right.
The moment you create border anywhere, you start fight. So there is the work, there is the life, there is the border, and this is pushing me, and this is pushing me. Why are you pushing me? This question comes in. For me, it's my life. Work is part of it, life, family part of it, fun part of it, you all part of it, I'm here is part of it. It's life I'm living. I'm on the ground, I'm playing my game. I simply cannot say, oh, I can't do batting, I can't do bowling, I can't do fielding. You play the game which is given to you. So anybody who keep crying on work-life balance is mishandling his or her own priorities. His mind has to be a little bit guided to think differently.
Right.
People ask me that, how to recharge yourself? My team, my family has seen me working sometimes 36 hours without a sleep, working or doing something awake. Didn't sleep for a day, again night, again day. How do you recharge yourself? I said, why do you get discharged so early? You see, a lot of people go on a weekend for recharging, unwinding, go with a car somewhere.
Weekend getaways.
And Monday morning come get discharged. If you're charging a phone for 2 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, and Monday morning is discharged, then your battery is bad.
Right.
Life is not bad. Phone is not bad. Your battery is bad. So please change your battery.
Right.
Okay? If the small things discharges you so quickly, then change yourself. Don't blame anybody else.
You must be getting lots of mentees जो बहुत ज़्यादा work को pressure बोल के and then they decide to switch the jobs. So this scenario you must have got this kind of scenario.
So many times.
Right.
They want to quit the job very quickly as early as possible.
Right. So लेकिन हमारा तो saying है never give up, quitter never quit. So how do you maintain such situations and how do you guide them?
There are two parts of the story. One thing, let me tell you, I'm sure you know it also, you would have done research. How much majority of the books written in a word on leadership, influence, motivation,
right.
90% ज़्यादा बुक्स तो इसी पे होंगे.
हाँ.
वीडियो, पॉडकास्ट, लीडर, इन्फ्लुएंसर सब इसी की बात करते हैं. उसी की तरह से देखा जाए कि ये प्रेशर बढ़ता भी जा रहा है. तो बुक नेवर वर्क, स्पीचेस नेवर वर्क, वीडियोस नेवर वर्क.
Right.
You want me to say, you are asking me solution of problem which all those books. First thing in life, professional life, I'll tell you. The professional life, probably true in personal life also, know yourself first, then choose your game, and then choose your ground, and then play to it. Don't just keep jumping around this ground, that game because, oh, it looks good, or just because Virat Kohli playing it, just because somebody making more money. Know yourself, then choose the game.
Right.
About defense professional or defense personnel who is on the border, 8 to 10 hours standing in bad weather situation, food, not sure about what he'll get. Family doesn't know where he is, whether he'll come or not.
Right.
So if I say work pressure, if I say difficult work situation and I want to quit, your benchmarks are bad.
Right.
It's very, very pathetic. If you want to keep the right benchmark, the defense personnel is one.
So, sir, I was checking your profile and I got to know that you completed your Ph.D. only 2 years back. So, how did that happen? Only 2 years back?
Actually, my PhD took the longest time. I started my PhD in 1983, okay, and quit after 3 months. And when I told my professor, I joined actually JRF, at the JRF CSIR research organization, and that was supposed to be beginning of my PhD.
Okay.
But I quit and I told my professor that I quit. He said, then why did you join? I said, I want to do research. He said, do you have patience? You don't have it. So, and he was right. That age I didn't have patience. I left it. That was technical subject. Then on turn 50, I realized that I still have to do PhD. Then I started PhD research project in project management. Project management was my specialization. My consulting specialization is also same. So I started my research in the same area and my PhD in the same area. It took 10 years approximately this time. And 10 years because a couple of years got delayed because of COVID also. And I was running business and it was slightly takes more time. But I did it, happy about it, that my at least PhD got completed.
Oh.
And I wanted to do second one also, but still holding on.
So there is no age for degrees and you can get it anytime, any moment, right?
Actually, with a urge for doing research,
Right.
which can be proven, approved by somebody else.
So, sir, what is project management? Your speciality is there, so we would want to know how can I utilize project management in my skill set?
So if you look at, there are two type of things we do in life, either at personal front and professional front. One is which is very steady in nature. We get up in the morning, routine goes in, sun rises and the east goes in the west, things keep moving. With the steady, and you want to make them steady state. Those are called operations, okay? Temperature maintained, life is maintained. Other type of things happen in life which are uncertain in nature. We don't know what. We started from this traffic jam. We started to do this, something collapses. So whenever you have constraints in your life, you have limited money, limited time, you have to complete something, things are changing, nothing is coming in steady state. You can't manage that with operation management standards, processes. The project management is managing chaos, managing changes, managing things which cannot be managed with steady processes and mindset. Okay, and slowly I realized that in my life I don't see changes, don't see these things happening, then I get bored. It does not mean operation management is easy to do. It has like production line, do a lot of operation, making cars, very complex work. But project management is to manage things which are uncertain in nature, which are chaotic that way. Now I realize that in VUCA world things are more chaotic than earlier.
Right.
It's interesting. One of my mentors actually, he used to tell me when I was to say, why is this happening? He's a very senior person, 20 years senior than me. He says, Pramod, as long as there's a chaos in the world, you have your profession, your job secure. As much people are troubled, your job is secure. The statistic plays a part.
True.
Project management is managing chaos, managing changes with constrained environment.
I think we are doing the most challenging project right now, a new product, pitchnhire, because the way technology is evolving, every day we are thinking to launch a new vertical, and then something is coming up this way. I mean, we studied this survey that in 2025 January, 50 more HR tech startups are coming, and then which are direct competition to ours. So, we need to survive this competition, and then the market is evolving like anything. So, this is very important right now that you will have to evolve your product and you will have to be as quick as possible, because अगर आप आगे नहीं निकले तो और लोग आपसे आगे निकलने के लिए तैयार बैठे हैं. तो you have to up your game, चाहे वो आपका फीचर हो, चाहे आपकी मार्केटिंग हो, चाहे कुछ भी हो. You have to be very very ahead in your journey, और बस बढ़ते चले जाना है और रुकना नहीं और पीछे नहीं देखना है. So sir, I'll ask you very last and very important question. How can one be a project manager? अभी I want you to answer this question for both the perspectives. चाहे वो एक फ्रेशर है, उसकी जर्नी कैसे रहेगी प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर बनने तक, और अगर एक एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन है जो ऑलरेडी फॉर एग्जांपल डेवलपर है या फिर टेस्टर है, कुछ भी है, बट उसको डाउन द लाइन प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर बनना है, वो उसका ड्रीम है. So how can somebody be a project manager? What all they have to do?
So there are three dimensions to this whole project management role, if you say. One dimension is what you want to manage. What you want to manage really?
Right.
What can you manage? This question a lot of people ask that, I am in automotive sector and I saw IT people are getting more money. Can I go there?
Right.
And become project manager? No, you shouldn't be. I'm not saying a human can do anything, but then you build your expertise for last 8 to 10 years here. Why are you letting it go? So what do you manage? Decide that first. Mm-hmm. I want to manage construction, yes. Our automotive projects, yes. Our IT project, yes. Our business as you are managing.
Right.
Okay. Once that dimension is clear, and you will be better manager in your known area, of course.
Right.
Because you know the pulse of it. Okay. So that's first dimension, base I would call it. Decide what you want to manage. And if you decided that, you be expert in that. Don't just do a casual job reading videos. Learn from videos that you can't manage a show. By the way, that is for sure. Okay, you've got to be on the ground. Second dimension is learning functional process, methodology and techniques, which is like how to do estimation, how to do costing, how to do resource planning, how to manage stakeholder, and there's so many other areas, governance, risk, compliance. We got to be smart in that, because that's function of project manager. Third thing is basically more of, are you a person who can manage the show? So I always say this statement, I can tell you, is manager never gives excuses.
Right.
Manager gives results.
Right.
Okay. If somebody is keep finding and giving excuses for all failure, he cannot be a manager. Don't even try. And you shouldn't try. Why? Don't be demotivated for that.
Yeah.
A fielder, a bowler doesn't want to be a wicket keeper. It's okay. You are good at batting, do batting. You are good at tennis, play tennis. Why you want to be a chess player or everything? No. First thing in life, professional life, I'll tell you. The professional life, probably true in personal life also, know yourself first. Then choose your game. And then choose your ground. And then play to win. Don't just keep jumping around this ground, that game because, oh, it looks good. Or just because Virat Kohli playing it. Just because somebody making more money. Know yourself, then choose the game.
Right.
Once you become project manager, or in fact, any manager for that, one is working level professional, second is manager level professional, third is strategic level professional.
Right.
So major there are four categories only, three categories only. Fourth is which is not relevant for a lot of white collar jobs. So one thing which I always mention is companies look for ROI. Okay, these companies always look for ROI. As a professional or individual, you look for ROE. ROE is your result of efforts.
Right.
Very simple. Efforts, what are efforts you are putting? You are going 8 to 10 hours in office, okay. You have done some studies, okay. Putting hard work, okay. What are results coming out? Everyone has to measure the results, what they are bringing on the table, improve them by right techniques.
Right.
That is the best way to grow in a professional and personal life.
True.
This is a very controversial point because in a lot of our literature and mythology and whatever you call it, you do your duty, don't worry about results. People say ना कुछ भगवान भी बोल के गए ऐसा मुझे नहीं ना मालूम because when I go there I'll ask God also why did you say that, and he would have said for some reason. I would say no one can perform the best without expecting the result.
Right.
Results and quantity of results
Right.
create your energy,
Correct.
motivation.
Right.
Okay.
Everything depends on results itself. Right.
Election results gives you government, right?
Right.
And people say, no, don't worry about results, and if child fails in one subject, they are scolded. Why?
And your likes will give us results on this podcast, and it will lead to more podcasts then.
Oh, so take care of, measure your results every day. If your boss earn the same 8 to 10 hours, this much, why you are this much? Try
Right.
to learn something, be here.
And keep your energy alive the way Sir has in his 60s. You need to keep your energy alive in your 20s and 30s as well. ऐसे बिल्कुल सोते सोते नहीं जाना है ऑफिस. You have to keep your be ready for the challenges, I would say, and be ready to give the results. So I'll end this conversation here. And it was really lovely to have you, sir. And you can always connect with him over LinkedIn. He is available if you would want to get any sort of guidance. And yes, he also answered the question, how can you be a project manager? What all do you need to have in yourself to be one? But then still, if you have any doubts, you can reach out to him for any sort of mentorship and coaching. He will be available. We will tag his profile in the product description as well. So moving on and ending this conversation, guys, please keep liking and subscribing, and you will have to give results to us as well, so that our channel is a hit, and we can invite more and more guests for you. Till then, take care of yourself, keep liking, keep subscribing. Pitch and Hire. Bye bye everyone. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Bye-bye.